What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the afternoon show. We are here. We are back. We missed yesterday's show. We had something going on, and Joe was also out of town. But we are back, and I got my main man, Joe, here with me. What is up, man? Joe, Javis, can you hear me, Joe? Give us 1 second, guys. 1 second. We're gonna see if
Huh?
Joe is here.
Nah.
You can't hear anything?
Oh shit! Show started. I can't
Hey,
hear it. I'm gonna leave and then come back.
okay. All right, guys. Um, Justin, what is up, man? Yes, let's have a great Tuesday. Let's see what we can
There we go. I can hear you now.
do.
Sorry about that, dude.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, like I had started, like I said, the whole opening thing, and then you were just like looking away, and I'm just like, what's going on right now?
I heard nothing. Like usually I hear the song, the little
Yeah,
the
yeah.
little jazz song. I didn't hear that either. So dang. My
Well,
bad.
everybody, we have Joe here with us now. What is up, man?
Nothing much, dude. Had my first 4 unit banger yesterday. The
Yeah.
easiest sweat-free cash of my life. Shout out to the Cavs team total over 109. That cleared damn near third quarter going into the fourth. So they had 106, I think, in the end of the third. So that was sweat free.
Yeah, that was really cool, man. Especially to have like your first like big play,
Yeah.
and it's just the easiest
And
win ever.
I found another, but I'm not going as big just in case it misses. I still got profit from yesterday. So, but yeah, we can get to that later.
Well, yeah, man. Let's go ahead and just jump right into it, man.
Okay.
Um, we got a few games here to break down. Let's go and jump into this Bucks and Pacers game. Pacers are laying 8, total of 222 and a half. Um, I mean, I think this series is just over. I don't think it's going to be quite like the Heat and the Cavs game. I actually like don't think the Bucks are that checked out.
Yeah.
Um, but like still, I do think the Pacers get the job done here. Um, 8 to me is a. I mean, that like number is pretty big. Um, so the way I'm going about it here is the Pacers. Um, just the Bucks have not been able to really stop them.
Nope.
They were held to, I believe it was game 3. I think they were held to like 101 points, and that was their first road game for actually them. And it was just kind of like that Bucks, you know, that was actually like the actual like spot. Actually, the Bucks were going to come out and win, and that's kind of what happened there. But then but actually besides that, they've been scoring points. The Bucks have just not been able to stop them. And actually, here on their home court tonight, I am expecting to see a lot more of actually that. You can get their team total over at actually 115. Um, for me, that kind of I would rather go that way because I mean the Bucks could just blow them out and actually cover 8, and actually like, we still win. That's fine, but it actually could actually be a closer game though.
There you go.
Where actually the Pacers still get up and over this, but then don't cover that actually 8. So actually that's why I'm going actually this route here. Joe.
So I am a fan. First off, let's start with I'm gonna echo that I'm on the Pacers team total as well, 115.5. But I'm on it for different reasons. One, I love looking at especially playoffs. I love looking at the box score for the previous games because I get to see the coach's adjustments, even if I don't watch the game live, right? So when I looked at this box score, what I got from it was that damn near all of the shot attempts are by Giannis. It didn't even matter that the Pacers clearly said, okay, we're going to try to stop Giannis, right? And if somebody else scores, they score. They built a wall of 3 men side by side, leaving 2 shooters wide the hell open. And guess what? Giannis still forced the layup. So he's the guy that's at the gym, that's ball hogging. That is what Giannis is doing. And it's not going to work. That's the reason why they're down in this series, because a hero ball guy is not going to be the team guy, right? The Pacers play as a team. When I looked at those box scores, they had a different high score for each game. That to me tells me it doesn't matter who scores as long as it's an efficient shot. They're also scoring inside the paint, and they're scoring based off cutting. Super easy to do. Like, these guys are in the NBA. Layups are next to nothing in them. So give me the Pacers. They push the pace. They can score in transition. Their half-court offense is really efficient with backdoor cuts. And I just don't see light at the end of the tunnel for the Bucks. The only thing that I could, if the Bucks make this a respectable game, it would have to be because Kevin Porter Jr. went nuts. Like him or Bobby Portis. One of those two just, and I love Gary Trent, but he's mentally checked out to me. I feel like he's ready to be traded because, it's frustrating playing with a ball hog. So the only way it goes remotely respectable is if Giannis passes the damn ball, which I don't see him doing, and if Kevin Porter Jr. has one of those vintage Houston nights and just goes crazy. So,
yeah,
I could see them trying to win this game because Lillard just tore his Achilles, and for whatever reason, when players get hurt, the team typically, okay, we got this one for you. Right. You know what I mean? Right. Type factor. And to me, that bodes well for the over. But I'm just going to play it safe and take the Pacers because the Bucks haven't been playing defense. They push the pace, and the Pacers have been doing it. So I'm going to ride with what I've seen.
Yeah, that all sounds, yeah. If you put what I said and then actually put what you said together here, that sounds like a really strong play there. Yeah. You know what? This game starts soon. Is that a little weird to actually you?
It is very weird.
Yeah.
It's like the NBA said, all right, we know what's happening. Push it up, let the kids see it before they go to bed. Like, no need to worry about this one. Watch the better one later on at night.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool the fact that we, do have a game starting soon. But yeah, it seems I just can't remember in the past an actual NBA game, during a weeknight, an actual playoff weeknight game starting at 6:00.
Most people are just getting off work and fixing dinner.
Right. Exactly.
So
anyway, yeah. Chat, if you guys have any questions, specifically baseball, if you have any baseball games that you would like us to go over, definitely drop them in the chat, and we will hit those at the end. But let's keep it going, man. Should be a good game here tonight. Pistons playing the Knicks. Knicks laying 5.5, total of 215. Man, this series, I felt like there's just been a lot going on, man.
Yeah.
Just a lot going on. To me, last game, I don't even want to get into the final shot and that kind of thing. But besides that, though, they just weren't calling many fouls actually on either side. So it really tonight I'm thinking they're going to be calling more fouls. I do not think it's going to be that same actually type of game. Um, which that would make me, you know, go actually towards the over here. Um, and then also as far as the over, if you're into the zigzag trend, that's actually what this series has been doing. It's been over, under, over, under. So tonight would be the overnight. Um, I don't. That's not something that I just blindly do. But if you are into that kind of thing, the other does help out here. This is a game, man, that I've actually stayed away from actually so far. The over sounds good, but I just keep. I don't know. I honestly don't know what's keeping me off of it tonight. Um, but something is keeping me off of it. And then the Pistons getting 5.5 points, man. I can't.
That's too damn many points.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. I can't get to this number, and I don't understand. Like even based off of previous games and how things have went, I don't understand how. Yeah, I just don't understand how the Knicks are at 5.5. So that's what's kind of giving me pause there too, because like I can't understand it. But anyway, so actually maybe you can help me out here.
So this line feels too good to be true, and for that reason, I'm not playing it. It just to me, maybe I'm overthinking it, but I love the Pacers plus 5.5. I mean the Pistons plus 5.5, but I'm not doing it. I wanted to take a stab at the Pistons team total over 104.5 because in my mind, the Pistons just got screwed out of a game, right? They know it should be 2-2. And in the back of my mind, they should actually be winning this series. And they're down 3-1. So, like, I don't know if the coach is like, F it this year, but everything I've seen from them, they're not going to go out without a fight. And just hear me out for shits and giggles. If for some reason they were able to pull off a 3-1 upset, right? That would look pretty bad, but I don't think they would. I'm not really big into conspiracies, but let's face it, the Knicks are a much bigger market than the Pistons. So, like, if the referees had to give a call,
As far as tonight's game, though, I think it is going to go the Pistons' way, though. Like if actually like anybody's going to get a whistle tonight, I do think it's going to be that side.
If K got whistles, that dude PRA is like the gift from the gods. Like no matter what it is, like he's a 42.5 PRA kind of guy in my book. Because he can rebound, he can have a day where he has 12 assists. Like he's literally a triple-double threat damn near every day. And in my honest opinion, I think he's the best player in this series. Charles Barkley said it too, so it's not just me. And I hate agreeing with Charles because
I was about to say I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not,
but he and Shaq both said that he's the best player in this series, and I'm like, when I saw Cade Cunningham, you guys, I love the intangibles. When I saw a brand new NBA dude, he hasn't been in the league 4 years, so I call him brand new. So when I see a brand new NBA dude push his own teammate, like, nah, we not doing that. We not crying to the refs. Like, we not, you know what I mean? Like,
no.
I love that. That speaks a lot about his character, his attitude. Notice he don't be flopping and crying to the refs. He's a hard-nosed, get up, get in your face kind of guy. I like it. I love it. So,
yep.
Long story short, I don't have a plan this way. I'm just going to stay away and ride my other two plays a little harder. So,
yeah. As far as on the noon show, we had the other guys are both on the Knicks.
Yeah.
But they're also two huge Knick fans. I will say that most of the time they don't bet like that though. I do have to say that. But in this game, I'm not sure because, like I said, I just can't understand how there's any value on Knicks laying the points here. But I could be way wrong. I mean, but I just don't see it.
That's what I'm saying. Like Detroit Pistons have made me so much money this year that it's like, damn, I don't mind backing y'all. And like, I hate fading the guy from the morning show, but they know the Knicks if they don't know any other team in the NBA. Yeah. So and I'm like, you know what? So a lot of the rationale that I had the Pistons winning was because they're younger, fresher, and they were healthier. But the Knicks actually look healthy this year,
Yeah.
which is the first time you could say that about them in the playoffs in a long time. It doesn't matter if when they play Boston, they haven't beat Boston all year. So gentlemen sweep anyway. But congratulations on making it out the first round. If you make it out, just putting it out there.
All right, man. Well, let's keep it going into what I think is the game of the night. Clippers and the Denver Nuggets here. Clippers laying 1.5 points. I do see that actually starting to go up here at a couple books. You're actually starting to see twos now. Total of 208. Man, I feel like we've broken down this series so much.
And so accurately too.
Like so
Didn't cut my D&D on.
um you know what? To me, when you look at all these games, the Clippers really could have won all 4 games. This really could have been a sweep. To me, like I said it from the start before the series started, to me the Clippers are the better team. They're in a spot tonight, which for them I absolutely love. One of the reasons is I know why you like them also, so I'm not going to bring that up yet, and I'm going to let you bring it up. But it's definitely one of the reasons why I definitely really like them. But I just think that they're the better team. I think they win tonight, and then they finish the series in 6 games. Joe, do you want to kind of go into this more?
I think you're spot on with that 6 pick. I think that is a hot take. I'm all over the Clippers in this spot. I like them up to 4. So main reason why is because they're the deeper team. And in my personal opinion, I felt like, not to take anything away from the Nuggets, but the Clippers lost those games more than the Nuggets won them. If you watch those games, the Clippers had those games in the bag and just slowly took their foot off the gas. Like last game, they had a third quarter where they only put up 17 points. What the hell is that? And then they turn right back around and dominate them in the fourth. So it's like they can turn it on and off, and that's what scares me, is that they get real comfortable once they have the lead. And Denver is very good at closing the gap on leads and taking games to overtime. They're really good at that. That Jokic, he did not see Aaron Gordon. And Aaron Gordon, hey, that's what happens when you don't box out. Like I said, they took their foot off the gas because they thought they won the game. They didn't box out, and boom, you're not going to overtime. You lost. You know what I mean? So it's the very little things that matter. Not to get off topic, but that's why I like Jimmy Butler so much, because all of his contributions don't show up in the box score. Golden State literally went from the worst bottom 5 free throws to top 5 in free throws. Those little bitty things matter, and that's what in the playoffs it really matters. Let's see. The Clippers are the deeper team, and the Nuggets, when you have a shorter rotation, you play longer minutes. When you play longer minutes and you're in Denver, the Mile High, the air is thinner, that shit wears on you. So you're already tired and fatigued. Now you're going back home where you would say, oh, well, they're used to it. They play from there. No, you don't get used to not being able to breathe for 40-something minutes a game. That's not something you get used to. And the Clippers, in my opinion, they just have too many guys who can do it. And Norman Powell still hasn't had a breakout 30-point game yet, right? So James Harden is looking very dominant when he needs to be. But Kawhi is the number 1, Harden is 2, and Paul is 3. Like, they have their rotations. I don't know. They have guys that do what they need to do. And I really like that Chris Dunn guy. He is a really good defender. We don't talk about him enough, but yeah.
Yeah, for this game here, as far as the Denver actually like home court, I'm like not giving them much here. And in this specific game, I really don't actually think they have much. When this line opened, Denver opened as I believe it was a 1 point favorite here, and that had changed really quick. Um, and when you see and actually when actually you like see a favorite switch like that quick there definitely tells you something too. And just the fact that the Clippers are actually even just favored here, that there tells you a lot. But this isn't new. If you've been watching the shows, you know we've been Clippers all the way here. So yeah, tonight, yeah, this is probably my favorite play of the entire night. Um, I have a baseball play that I really really like, but
My second favorite.
I was about to say, but I may I might like this one just a little bit more. Um, Chat, we're about to get into the play of the day and all that stuff. But if there is any questions you have, definitely drop them in the chat, um, and and we will go over them. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get into what we do, man. Let's go ahead and figure out what our play of the day is. Me and you are on the same. We're on two of the same plays.
Yeah.
Uh, we're on Pacers team total over, and we're both on the Clippers. Uh, do you? Is there a certain one that you want to use for the POD?
Dude, if we, I feel like we could use one for the POD and the other as a parlay piece. I'm really confident on both of those.
Yeah.
But I think Clippers is a safer POD. Well, it's less juice, right?
It's going to be about the same.
Yeah, okay. I like the Clippers a lot today.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's going to be our play of the day. Now we're going to get into what we know a lot of y'all like. We're going to figure out what our parlay of the day is.
Pull up my notes.
Leave that up there while we're doing this. I have baseball that I can add in. So if you want to use whatever you want to use, I can like add on to it. So it's up to you.
Okay. So I have two that I really, really like that I'm torn between. And that's the Orlando Magic team total over. It was at 91.5. Has it been steamed up yet? Because I expected it to go to 94 quick.
I can find it. It's at 93.5.
Oh, yeah, no. Andrew Nimhard over 11.5 points. That'll be my parlay prop. Like we broke down earlier, the Bucks, they don't stop anybody. This kid is a rookie. That's why his line is this low. I guarantee you next year he'll be a 14, 15 kind of guy. But he's a very efficient shooter. He averages 28 minutes per game. So we're not looking for a minutes restriction or nothing weird or funny like that. You know, like a Black Russ, he got 9 minutes for the whole game. So a little salty about that. But he averages 28 minutes per game, and he has close to 11 field goal attempts. To get 12 points, we're not asking for him to move heaven and earth at all.
Whew. Gosh, that feeling like when you have to sneeze and it just won't happen.
Yep, it's playing with you.
Yep, so we got it going on right now. All right. So we got Nimhard over 11.5 points, and let's go with I got this. Do you have any other plays?
The Pacers team total.
Well, I actually mean like not actually for this, but like just in like
Just in
general.
general.
Yeah.
So I kept my card to 4 plays today because for you guys who don't know, I usually make a long card. I just click everything that I like based off my gut. And then I go back and I cross them off, right? So I look at which ones are the ones that I feel if one had to win and one had to lose, I do like a little elimination tourney and I just scratch them off. And today, these 4 stood out the most to me. I gave out the Orlando Magic, I want to say like 5, 6 a.m. because I knew that line was going to get steamed up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be honest, I don't see them as 11 and a half dogs. I know this is a pack your bags and go home type of night, but Paulo and France, they've been balling their ass off. And between them two alone, you're bound to get 55. So if Cole, Anthony Black, or any of them guys off the bench get minutes, their problem is rotation and coaching, in my opinion. They don't rotate their starters the way that they should, meaning they have guys off the bench that contribute well when they get in the game, but he don't put them in the game. So I still like that team total over 91.5. That is far too low. I do think it hits 94, but now you pushing it with the hook. So just give me the Nimhard prop.
All right. And there's our parlay of the day. Nimhard over 11.5 points paired with the Dodgers team total over 4.5. Get you a nice plus 231. Yeah, guys. Got in and out. Gave y'all some good plays here. Once again, gonna go over our play of the day is the Clippers on the money line. Then our parlay of the day is going to be Nimhard over 11.5 points and the Dodgers team total over 4.5. Get you a plus 231. And guys,
just real quick, spreads play. I like that a lot because I see Boston trying to make somebody else beat him. So, and he usually doesn't have to pass that often. So, I do like that a little bit. So, shout out to spread for that.
No, that definitely makes sense. I wonder what the juice on that is. That actually seems low.
Well, Paulo doesn't really. He's been forcing up a lot of shots lately, but the Celtics, they game plan guys out the game. So I kind of see that happening today. So I think they try to take away the scoring. I got 2 phone calls today. I don't get a phone call all week. That's but I think they try to take away his scoring today because he's clearly the driver of the team. So I like that. That got to be at least 140, 150, I would think. What's the juice on that, dude?
It's actually minus 125.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, actually, like that's what I was thinking. Like it was going to be a lot more.
Yeah,
than that.
That's nice.
Yeah, the other's not bad though. All right, guys, we will catch y'all tomorrow. We have shows again tomorrow. One at noon, and then we'll be back here tomorrow with you at 5:00. Joe, take us out.
Like my boy DJ Khaled said, you either win with us or watch us win. Either way, let's fucking win, baby.
Let's fucking win. Later, guys.